You got it. Okay. Like that.
Okay.
You won't need the bolster yet. Oh, okay, sorry. I think we're gonna have to jam one more mat in here, Kat, and I can't move that up because the camera is right there. So in some way, if you could move up, I'm gonna put this right there. If everybody comes, thank you, ma'am. This is gonna be pretty tight, but we're gonna do the best we can. Thank you. We'll wait a couple more minutes. If you guys feel like moving around at all, just getting in your bodies, however you would before a yoga class or something like that, you don't have to. But if you feel like it, we're just going to do a little simple movement this morning that'll hopefully open some things up and make it a little easier for the sitting practice. So if you feel like moving a little, go ahead, get in your body whatever way you want. And if not, you feel like chilling, totally fine too. All right, I think we're all here. Bjorn, do you want to come up here? I think you're going to have more room. We're going to do some hip openers on the floor where you guys all might be kind of running into each other anyway. And yeah, come on up to our feet. And we're just going to take it slow today. Easy. Like sharpshooting pain is not a part of the deal. So if something doesn't feel right, just stop. You don't need to ask my permission. We're not winning any gold medals or anything here today. This is meant to just open us up, get in our bodies. So it's feel, feel, feel. Just like we're doing with the breath when we sit. Just feel the sensations of the body. If we're working the shoulders, feel the shoulder muscles open up. All right? And take it slow. Because I don't know everybody's maladies. We all come in with our own junk. Just work with what you got. We're not on TV or anything. Like I said, we're not winning any gold medals. And if something doesn't feel right, something might feel uncomfortable. But if it hurts, just stop. Okay? And we're not going to get real deep into anything. So it should be soft and gentle. That's what we're looking for, all right? So we're going to build on what we did the other day. So let's take a stance, and we're going to build on what Scott had us do and kind of what we did the other night. So standing with our feet shoulder width or hip width apart, and stand facing this way. So we're just going about hip distance apart. We're also going to stand with the outside of the feet straight. So find these little lines on the mat, and this is normal, let's call it. And I want you to kick the heels out, and you might feel a little tension going up, and that's all right. We want to get a stretch. We want to find some of that tension. If we can't connect to it, it's really hard to let it go. And Kaylee, you can kick your heels out a little more. So this line is straight with that line. Just somebody put a book right across the side of your foot. So kick out the heels. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And it's going to feel a little weird. That's all right. Just go with it. Looking good. And we're going to activate everything from our feet all the way up to our solar plexus. So this is called the foundational sequence. And we're going to go up from the foundation in a sequence and stack our body, just like we did the other night. Right? So we're going to activate the arches. That's a muscle that can be used. And our feet are incredible. 27% of the bones and like 200 muscles in our little foot. So we're going to use that as our foundation, nice and strong. So we're going to activate that arch. We're going to come up and we're going to straighten our knees. We don't have any micro bend in the knees here. We want the lines from our hip to our feet to be stretched and straight. So we're straight in our knees, unless anybody's got a hyperextended knee and it doesn't look like it. And then we're going to activate the little teardrop muscle just on top of the knee, and activate the inner thigh. So we're in our legs. We're making that a circuit that's turned on. We're going to do, you don't have to turn to the side. I'm just going to do this so you can see. We're going to do what we did the other night, and we're going to come into that neutral pelvis. So we're going to drop our tailbone. We're going to scoop up to the sky with our pubic area. Or if we're normally in a slouch, we're going to just stand up. We want our waistband to be nice and neutral to the ground. So think of the waistband on your underwear or shorts, and that should be parallel to the ground. So knees straight. Yeah. Drop the tailbone a little. There you go. Knees straight. It's tough to do sometimes, but you look good, Bjorn. That's fine. And we're going to come up, and we're going to be nice and tall with our chest, just like we were talking about the other day. So if we have a glass of water, we're not going to spill that water forward or back. Daria, just kind of watch everybody else. Daria, just kind of take the same stance as everybody else has. Hip distance apart. Yep. And we're not going to shrug the shoulders, so just turn all of this off. We're relaxed. This is just the musculature of the shoulders are just hanging on our bones like a shirt. There's one right here, Mama. Mama? There's one right there. It's okay. Go ahead and take that one. So we're just stacking our body. So hip distance apart. Outside of the feet are straight. Yep. The knees are straight. The chest is high, just like a glass of water that we don't want to spill. It's nice and straight. The shoulders are back and down and relaxed. We're not going to shrug our shoulders. And our chin is just like we're holding a little piece of fruit underneath the chin. And you can just relax that, let that go. And a little string is holding our head up. And that's the stance we're going to work in for the most part. Okay? And our breath is going to be in and out through the nose. There's a couple exhales through the mouth. And I'll get to those and I'll tell you when they are. So don't worry about it. And we're just going to begin. We're going to go back on the inhale and forward on the exhale. And the breath is... We're going to get that breath charged up. And the eyes are forward. And that's going to keep our head in a nice position. Very good. Trying to keep the knees straight. The more we can keep the knees straight, the more you're probably going to feel stretch in the pelvis. That's what we want. We seek that tension out in safe positions. And we let it go. If we can't find that tension, it's in there and we're not going to be able to let it go. We're going to go back the other way. Inhale. Exhale, keeping the head and the eyes up, just moving from the hips. Yeah, good. Inhale back. Exhale forward. And it's a... 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. And watch, so we're spaced, we're a little jammed in here, but we're going to come up so we don't hit anybody. We're going to come up, the wrists, elbows, shoulders are all on the same level. Nice and easy. We inhale and exhale. And I want to hear you breathe. We're just using the symmetrical lines of the body. And feel. Good. And keep those eyes forward. And that keeps our head and our neck in a position. Keep moving. I'm just going to demonstrate. If we're checking ourselves out, you can see what happens to my neck. So boom, keep those eyes. In yoga, it's called the drishti. It's called the looking place. 5, 4, good job. 3, 2, and 1. Move it around. Nice work. Gentle. And again, we just want to get our body softened up and aligned so our sitting practice is a little bit easier. Because I know we all feel a little bit of pain after a while in that. We're going to take little fingers. They're coming up on the clavicle. My triceps are parallel to the ground. I'm not closed. My chest is nice and open. And my shoulders are dropped. And take this nice and slow. Only take the range of motion that we have this morning. Don't try to force it. We go back on the inhale and forward on the exhale. Nice shoulder rotations. Yeah. Yep. Inhale back, exhale forward. And if you can comfortably, the elbows come together in the middle. If not, that's okay too. Yeah, and then they come up by the ears. Feel that nice big circle. And you're going to go the other way. Inhale back, exhale forward. Should be an exhale when the elbows come together. You're collapsing your lungs. 5, 4, 3, good, yeah, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Just getting some thoracic mobility there. A lot of us get here a little bit when we're sitting, and we just want to open up. We're going to come up. We're going to do the same thing, except we're going to move forward. So come on up. Open up. Get that chest nice and open. And here we're going to take a breath in place. And then we go forward on the exhale. Eyes forward. Keep that head nice and straight. Good. That's great. Really good. Looking good, Mama. Yeah. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Let me hear you breathe. 4, 3, yes sir, good. 2, and 1. Yeah, nice. Shake it all out. Shake it all out. So we're going to do the same exercises we started with, except we're going to gently open. We're going to get some external rotation of the shoulders. So we start here, and everybody check your feet. We'll come back into our posture. Outside of the feet straight, about hip width apart, knees straight. Feel that pelvis. We should be turned on in here. We have integrity in our core. And we're going to come up, and it's just open, and it's a close. That's it. That's all we're doing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale on the open, exhale on the close. Yep. Feel that shoulder right here open up. Crack that walnut a little bit. Feel the shoulder blades come together like you have that little walnut in between the shoulder blades. We're getting the rhomboids working. Those are what holds us straight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move it around. Good work. Nice and easy. And you can watch me first. I'm coming into a punch. It's a 1, 2, and a 3. My thumbs are on the outside. And again, crack that walnut means, think of that you have a walnut, feel a walnut in between your rhomboids, which are your shoulder blades, and you're going to crack that walnut, okay? And this is a chest opener because we get a little caved in sometimes when we're sitting. So it's a 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come up. My wrists, elbows, shoulders are on that same tabletop again. And it's an open to 90 degrees. Drop your shoulders, Bjorn. Relax those. It's easy to get up here. That's going to add tension, okay? Coming down, and it's a close on the exhale. And we alternate which wrist goes on top. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, crack the walnut. Exhale, close. Keep going. Feel that. Open to right there. And open right there. And I'm going to push you a little forward here. There. Open, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. So it's a inhale, exhale. That's good. Yes, ma'am. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very simple. Very simple lines we're using. Nothing exotic, no big twists or anything. Good job. All right. And we're going to get a little bit of our neck. Very simple. We're not going to force the neck. Just let gravity take it. Very sensitive part of our body, especially early-ish in the morning. Coming into our same stance, relaxing everything. And I'm just going to take an in-breath through the nose and drop my chin to my chest as I breathe out of my mouth. Stay in this position. Close the mouth and long, slow breaths in and out of the nose. Yes. Dropping the shoulders. Good, very good. Long, slow breaths in and out of the nose. Feel the stretch on the back of the neck. Keep your chin down. Yep. Still breathing. Good. Keep the chin down, still breathing. Yep, just down in that position. Good. And on your next inhale, come slowly back to center. Good. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to drop the head back this time. So we're going to take an inhale through the nose. And it's a breath out of the mouth and stay in this position. Long, slow breaths out of the nose. Feel the stretch in the throat. It's surprising if we have an internal rotation of the shoulders, how much tension and how tight the front of the shoulders or front of the neck gets. So just stay in this position. And breathe. Close your mouth, breathing in and out of the nose. Yep. Feel the stretch in the throat. You're also cleaning the thyroid out. This is good for the lymph nodes. You're getting some lymphatic drainage here. Lots going on. Just keeping the head back. Good. On your next inhale, come back to center. Very nice. Good. And if you get lightheaded at all in this, just sit. Just sit down, okay? So watch me on this one. We're just going to do some neck swivels, but we get set up in a good way. We breathe in through the nose. Out the mouth over the shoulder. In through the nose. And then out the mouth down. In through the nose back. So we'll do it together. In through the nose, we breathe. Out the mouth over one shoulder. Take an in-breath through the nose. Then we're going to come out through the mouth down. In through the nose back. Making a full rotation. Keep going. Out through the mouth down. In through the nose back. Out through the mouth down. In through the nose back. Out through the mouth down. In through the nose back. Out through the mouth down. In through the nose back. Good. Just feel that. We're not forcing anything. Just nice full rotations. I want you to do 2 more complete circles. And then come back to center. Relax the shoulders a little bit. Yeah, good stuff. Very good. And now we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to work it to the other side. Good job. Good job. Check your alignment real quick. Outside of the feet are straight. We're hip width apart. We're not in an anterior rotation. Pull that pelvis up. You should feel pressure in the stomach and on the back, on the lumbar spine. Straighten your knees. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll work together. We'll get that. Okay? It's very common. No problem. So now we're going to take a breath in place. Out the mouth over the other shoulder. Take another breath in place. And out the mouth down. And in through the nose as we go back. Out the mouth down, keep it going. In through the nose back. So start again. We're going to do it together. In through the nose. Out through the mouth, over the shoulder. In through the nose. Now go out through the mouth from here to here. Now go in through the nose from here to here. Rotate it back. Yes. And out through the mouth. Very good. And in through the nose. Back. That's it. And we're going to do 2 more and come back to center. Good. Let that go. Nice job. Let all this go. Yeah, everything's good here. You're safe. Good job. Move it around a little bit. Good work. coming back to our feet. Actually, we're going to go wide. And the outside of the feet will be roughly at 45. And I want you to use the front of your mat to line up your toes. If one foot is in back of the other, we're already going to be misaligned. So use the front of the mat to make sure everything's lined up. We're about at a 45-degree angle. If you have a knee injury, just be careful. Don't go that far. And if anything hurts, we stop. And we line up our pelvis. The chest is high. The shoulders are back and down. Nothing changes from our original stance other than our feet are a little wider. And we're going to go hands on hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Yep, very good. Can you go just like this? If it hurts, we don't do it. Okay? Keep going. Good. And Mama, maybe you want to get a little hip rotation. You can bring your feet together and just rotate the hips, okay? How's that? Yeah? Safety first, yeah?
Should we do little exercise when we have a problem?
Well, if it's a big injury, then I don't want you to compensate, or I don't want you to compromise. Then do it. Work it a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Feel the bottom of your foot. Now I want you to add the hands. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel that energy flow. Go off of what Scott was teaching us yesterday about Qigong. Feel that energy. Grab that energy. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Okay. And we're going to keep our feet here. We're going to come around like we're holding a heavy barrel of water. So we're joining another circuit in our chest. We're not flopping around here. We're, boom, nice and tight. We're turned on. And we're just going to inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Now I want you to try to keep that glass of water from spilling forward. And breathe. Bjorn? We're not holding our breath. Let the tension go in your jaw. Keep going. Chris. What time again? How long? 15 more minutes? Is that okay? Thanks. Good job. Very good. Keep it going. Feel that in the pelvis.
Inhale and go down.
What's that?
Inhale and go down.
I'm sorry?
Inhale and go down.
Yes. The inhale is always on the down. 3, 2, 1. And now I want you to come back down and pause for a second and give it an inch with the breath. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Just taking it easy. And you can feel all of this start to loosen up a little bit. We'll feel our tension. And again, if you can't connect to that tension, it's really hard to get it out of there. So we're going to feel some of that in any work. It's like when you do yoga for the first time. It's not a bowl of cherries, right? Same thing. So now we're going to come with our feet wide and the outside of the feet are straight. And we're just going to take this slow, maybe a little too wide, Bjorn. Bring the feet in. Take it slow. And you can watch me first. We're going to come over. Hands are going to go under the knees. And it's an inhale down, exhale up. Join me. Inhale is always down, exhale is up. And the hands go under the knees. So it's like a push-up. So Mama, keep your hands right here. Don't move them up and down. And it's an inhale, exhale. And we're going to keep that back straight. Now I want you to try to crack the walnut as we do this. Scott, so just put your hands right under your knees. Under your knees, never on the joint. Right here. And use that like a platform. So now you're just doing push-ups. Keep the hands there. Don't move the hands. Inhale down and tuck the chin. Keep the chin tucked like you're holding that little piece of fruit. And if you need to, you can stop at any time, okay? If it gets too difficult, tuck the chin a little bit. Yep. And now keep going. We're going to do 3 more. 2 and 1. Very good. Come up, shake it out. All right. For those of us with knee issues, take this slow too. This might not be for you, okay? We're going to come back into the same position. And if this is a little too far going with the hand under the knee, try with the hand above the knee. We just don't want to put the hands on the knee joint, okay? Always protect the knee joint. So we can come up above the knee. And I'll demonstrate that position. Everybody else that was comfortable down here, come into a flat back position with the hands under the knee. And it's a bend both knees and straighten. Bend both knees and straighten. It's an inhale down and an exhale up. We're really getting some good deep work in the pelvis. Nice. That's it. Good. And inhale down and exhale up. Yeah, good. Let me hear you with the nose. Yeah, good. You're in a safe position. It looks good, okay? That's good. That's it. And we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to hold the last one down. Wherever your bottom position is, be safe. And now we're going to give it that inch again. Nice and gentle. What we move slow, we speed up. What we speed up, we slow down. We want variety. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up, nice and slow. Shake that out. Take some deep breaths. Move that energy. And if the energy builds up, if that tension builds up, long, slow exhales through pursed lips, like you're blowing out a birthday cake or birthday candle. So it's a let that go. It's kind of like a safety release valve for tension, anxiety in the body and in the mind. Good work. Good work. All right, we're going to get into one more position, then we're going to hit the ground, and we're going to be done very soon. So the toes come together. We've got a little space in between our ankle bones, and we're going to do those same push-ups as we just were. So if we were working below the knee, go below the knee. If we were above the knee, put your hands above the knee, just not on the knee joint, okay? And so we're going to come over, and we come over in a flat back. So that foundation that we learned in the sequence doesn't change. And so we don't collapse our shoulders. We still keep cracking that walnut, and we come over on an inhale like so, into a flat back position. Do your best. The hands are in the same position as they were in the last exercise. We inhale down, exhale up. I would put your hands right here. Try that. And you have to straighten your knee. That's why it's so easy for you. Yes. Now go. Inhale, exhale, all the way up to a straight arm. So it's a yeah, good. Inhale, exhale. Good job. And keep those knees straight the whole time though. That's the thing. Yes. Feel that? A little more tension there? That's what we want. Good job. Inhale, exhale. So try it right here. Inhale, exhale. Keep the hands, don't move the hands. That's it. And rock a little more weight forward. And we'll do 2 and 1. Very good. Let that go. All right, we're going to do one more and then we're going to hit the ground. We'll be done soon. So if you have a knee issue, very slow on this. We're not going to go that far, okay? This is to juice the knees a little bit. So just very relaxed. And if it doesn't feel right, you don't have to do it. If it doesn't feel right, I want you to get hip swivels, okay? So we're going to come over into that flat back position. And it's bend the knee, straighten, inhale, exhale. I know we can get knee pain sometimes when we sit as well, so this is going to be good for that. Yep. That's it. Keep the hands though right there. Don't move the hands. That's it. Excellent. Good job. I'm watching you guys. Don't worry. You guys just both look good and you don't need my help so far. Nice job, Kat. That's okay? Yeah. I like that movement for you. Good job, Mama. That's what we're looking for. Nice. Good job. Everybody's looking good. Try to keep the toes together. Yeah, now do it. Do 5 more. 5. Nice job. 4. And the knees stay together. 3. 2. And 1, come on up, shake it out. We're going to hit the deck for a little hip opener, which I know everybody can use here. So coming down, laying on our back. And we're going to go with our feet just a little wider than hip distance, okay? And we're just going to windshield wiper this, and we're going to take it slow. Inhale. Exhale. Yep, and just take it as far as you can. Don't force anything. Just let gravity have the hips. Feel what that does. Feel, feel, feel. Feel, feel, feel. Just open up down to the side, almost like Shavasana. Yep, that's fine, Mama. It can be there, yeah, wherever you got room. We're a little cramped, we're a little tight, so do your best. Okay, yeah, that's all we're doing. Inhale, and then exhale back to the other side. This is a little different breath than the other one, but still in and out through the nose. Very good. Now, I want you to come back up, starting position, and the right ankle is going to go on the left knee. And now I want you to drop that right foot onto the ground to your left. Feel that hip opener. No, the other way. Yep, so the sole of the foot should be touching. Yes, that's fine. Yep. So come back up to center. Yep, so this sole, nope, up to center. Yes, right there. Put the sole of this foot on the ground. Just like that. What's that? Yeah. Yep. That's what we're looking. No, you just keep it there. Yep. Is that a good hip? Are you feeling that in the hips? Keep breathing as we do it. Come back up real quick. Now put the sole of the foot right on the floor. There. Feel that a little more in the hip? Okay, good. That means you have flexible hips. That's good. Breathe in and out. Is that okay, Scott? It's okay. That's where you're at. Yeah. That's where you want to feel it. Yep. And that's where you're feeling it, right? That's the stretch. It's going to make sitting, you can feel if that was loose, how much easier would it be to sit for long periods? So coming back up, and we're just going to go to the other side and do the same thing. So left ankle up, and then drop that sole of the left foot on the floor. Good. Are you feeling it over here? That means you have pretty flexible hips. That's good. Just breathe. Then go. Yeah, take that. Yep. If you want, you can take that. Take the knee. Whatever you do to feel. If you need to go farther, go farther. What's that?
This feet you are touching down.
Yeah, but if you can't, don't force it. Okay?
Yeah.
You
What
just.
about the other leg position?
Oh no. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Okay.
You feeling a stretch in the hip?
Yeah, but when I did that for a longer, and in the right knee I had a pain setting down.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of time our knee pain is because of tight hips. It's not because we have a real problem in the knee, it's because we have a problem in the hip. Yeah, so you just leave it there. Yeah, just leave it there. Good. Breathing. Continue the breath. And we'll come back up. Come back up to center. We're going to do one more to either side. And we're out of here. So now, left foot on the ground. I want you to cross your right leg over like so, like you're sitting at a cafe table or something. So right leg is crossed over the top of the left knee. And then I'm just going to drop it to the right side. And feel that. And keep the breath rolling. And if you need to, through pursed lips, just like you're blowing out birthday candles. Feel those hips. And I want everybody to see if it's a little easier to sit in our whatever meditation posture you work with today. Just keep the breath rolling, keep the breath rolling. Good job, Mama. Feeling okay? Yeah. In and out through the nose. And if you need to, long, slow breaths. And if the tension builds, practice sighing on the exhale. So it's a it's a great way to activate the vagus nerve, which brings us from sympathetic to parasympathetic nervous system. And we're going to come back up, and we're just going to do it on the other side. Same thing. Are you getting something? So come back up. So, yeah, cross your right over just like that, and now this knee to the floor. Nothing? Yeah, you're flexible. You ever have any tightness in your hips or anything? That on the other, so the other exercise, you felt nothing either?
Yoga, yes, I feel okay. Like pigeon, I feel like okay, tight, but butterfly, nothing.
Yeah, that's good though. That means that's a good thing. Yeah, it means you're very flexible and you're open. Right now?
No.
Yeah. Well, that's the quadris lumborum. That's a different muscle than the hips. So I can show you later how to loosen that. Different. Yeah, different. Yeah, good. Be happy. Because tight hips can cause so many problems. Good. Keep the breath rolling. Everybody's looking good. Coming back up. Good, 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 good. Slowly, slowly, we're going to stand up again. Coming to our feet. And we're going to finish how we started. Good work, everybody. Coming back up to our primary stance. We've got about 20 seconds left and we're done. Outside of the feet are straight. Go into your foundational sequence again. arches, top of the knee, our knees are straight, and we're going to finish with some hip rotations. Inhale back, exhale through. 3, keep the head nice and high, and the knees straight. 2, 1, and go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders come up to the shoulders. Little fingers, open up the chest. Inhale back, exhale through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Take a breath here. Arms up like so, yeah. And exhale forward. 5. Keep your head nice and high. 3, 2, 1. Nice work, folks. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to day 3. 4 more days to go. Just like we talked about yesterday, we're going from one thing to the next. To not give ourselves too much opportunity to come up with excuses or distractions. We just go. Today's our first full day of body awareness meditation. We're learning to feel our feelings fully without reacting to them, either by craving the pleasant ones or pushing away the unpleasant ones. We might realize that we've never actually felt our feelings fully. As soon as there was an onset of the feeling, pleasant or unpleasant, we would react to it. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I don't like that. Giving our feelings the space to be, without judgment, without reaction, is giving our true selves the space to be. We've been experiencing ourselves in this truncated way. As a result, you may experience some feelings that you haven't felt before. Some pleasant, some unpleasant, some neutral. Whatever their nature may be, our practice is to observe them as they are, not how we want them to be. Those feelings tell us everything we need to know in life. The more complete we experience the feelings, the more complete we become. The more complete our human experience becomes. It's never about avoiding feelings or suppressing them or not feeling them at all. It's the opposite. It's about learning to feel them fully. In places where we didn't even know we had feelings. But the one thing that all feelings have in common, that you can be assured of, is that they show up as a sensation somewhere in your body. And that is our access point to interrupt our reactivity to them. In this practice, we are training ourselves to feel our feelings everywhere in our body. So that when we go out and interact with the world, we have our most complete navigation system in place. The situation that used to trigger us, we notice where we feel that trigger. And the noticing interrupts the reaction. We can then continue to observe the situation equanimously with a calm and quiet mind and take clear action. It's never about just allowing the situation to run us over. It's about creating the best possible foundation to deal with it efficiently and effectively. Situations that used to create anxiety or fear in us suddenly become very manageable. We feel like we're on top of them. It's because we are. We're no longer living at the mercy of our environment. We're living in the privilege of our internal alignment. And all we have to do to be in that state is to stay connected to our sensations. Every moment of the day. When we're not connected to our sensations, we're cut off from life, from ourselves, from our inner voice. That's when we feel small and helpless, because we're just trying to figure it out with our heads. So today we will practice staying connected to our body in all situations, beyond the meditation sessions, as we walk from point A to B, as we consume food, as we get dressed, undressed. Stay connected to your sensations. And when you feel like you notice you've been on autopilot again, no need to self-deprecate. Just notice it. And bring your attention back to your sensations. It's what we've been doing since the start of this retreat. And now we're just learning to do that with our entire body. So with that said, please take a comfortable position. Again, you can always shift and adjust if you feel uncomfortable. There's no right or wrong way. Your way is the right way. We're going to start out with some breath awareness. So with your eyes and mouth closed, turn your attention to the incoming and outgoing breath at the entrance of your nostrils. If you can't connect with your breath, breathe a little harder, once or twice, and then return your attention back to normal breath, natural breath. Notice the character of your breath. Is it more in your left nostril? More in your right nostril? Or in both nostrils equally? Just notice it. Observe it. And whenever your mind has drifted, just notice it and bring your attention back as smoothly and fluidly as possible. Always accepting what is. Five more minutes. 3 minutes. One more minute. Now shift your attention to the crown of your head. Notice any sensations that may arise. It may be a tingling sensation, a prickly sensation, a pounding sensation, a stinging sensation. Any sensation is a valid sensation. And if there's no sensation at all, that's all right too. Just keep noticing. Now gradually move your focus to the forehead, an area about the size of your fist. Notice any sensations that may arise. Now continue to glide your attention to the left side of your head, an area about the size of your fist, and observe any sensations that may arise. Now continue shifting your attention to the back of your head. Notice any sensations that may arise. Any sensation is a valid sensation. Pleasant or unpleasant, or none at all. Neutral sensations are also sensations. Never label your sensations. Just observe them as they are. Now continue on to the right side of your head. Keep your attention there. If you notice sensations in a different part of your body, simply notice them and return your attention back to where you last left off. Now shift your focus to your right eye, the right eye socket. And continue on to the left eye socket. Any sensation is a valid sensation. And continue on to your left cheek. To your lips. And on to the right cheek. Just notice any sensation that may arise. Could be a pulsating sensation, tingling sensation, a hot or cold sensation, any sensation. No need to look for it. Just observe. Now continue on. Glide your attention down to your throat. And move your attention around the side, the right side of your neck. The back of your neck. The left side of your neck. Now continue on to the top part of your back. Notice the clothes touching your skin. Or the air touching your skin. Any sensation is a valid sensation. Now move down to the middle of your back, encompassing both sides of your back, left and right side. And just observe. Just observe. And continue down to your lower back. Both left and right side of your lower back. And observe. Just observe. Now return your attention to the top of your back. And shift over to your left shoulder. Always staying connected. Always gliding to the next spot. Part by part. And move your attention to your left bicep. And your left tricep. The back of your upper arm. And move on to your left elbow. And on to your left forearm. First the front. Now the back. And smoothly move your attention into your left hand. feel any sensations that may arise. Now return your attention to the top of your back and move over to your right shoulder. An area about the size of your hand. And keep your attention there. Noticing any sensations that may arise. Continue on to your right bicep. And on to your right tricep, the back of your upper arm. And move your attention to your right elbow. And move your attention down to your right forearm, first on the front, now the back, always noticing any sensations that may arise. Now on to your right hand, the back of your hand, the front of your hand, now bring your attention to the top of your chest. Always move your attention gradually, smoothly, connectedly. Always maintain your attention as we move from part to part. Now focus your attention on your upper chest. First on the left, above your heart, an area about the size of your hand. Now move your attention to your right chest, an area about the size of your hand. Now move your attention to your lower rib cage, first on the left, then on the right, now move your attention down to your stomach, first on the left side, now on the right side, always noticing any sensations that may arise. Could be a tickling sensation, a prickly sensation, a stinging sensation, a hot sensation. Any sensation is a valid sensation. And if there's no sensation at all, that's all right too. Just observe what is. Now move your attention to your root chakra, the area above your pelvic bone. And on to the left side of your hip. And on to your left side of your butt. Notice any pressure. The touch of your clothes on your skin. Notice the temperature. Just observe. And let's move on to the right side of your butt. Smoothly and gradually shift your attention to the right hip. And back to the front, the area above your pelvic bone. Now move your attention to your left thigh, the top of your left thigh. And move your attention to the back of your thigh, your hamstrings. And continue on to your left knee. And on to your left shin. To the back, to your calf. And now move your attention down into your foot, the top of your left foot. Now the bottom of your left foot. And into your toes. Really push your attention into your toes. Notice any sensations that arise. It could be a prickly sensation, a tingling sensation, a subtle sensation, pleasant or unpleasant sensation. Just observe. Now bring your attention back to your right thigh. First the top, now move your attention to the back, your hamstrings. Down to your right knee. And on to the shin, right shin. And to the back, to your calf. And move your attention to the top of your right foot. Now the bottom of your right foot. And push your attention into your toes. Noticing any sensations that may arise. Now return your attention to the crown of your head, at the top of your head. This time, repeat the same process on your own, moving through your body part by part, resting on each part, observing any sensations that may arise, and then moving your attention to the next part, evenly, symmetrically, never favoring one sensation over another. And when you find that your mind has drifted, simply notice it and bring your attention back to where you last left off. And if you find that your mind is too unruly and you can't keep your attention on each part, shift back to the entrance of your nostrils, the incoming and outgoing breath. Ground yourself, and then go back to where you last left off. To continue scanning part by part, observing any sensations that may arise. And continue on your own, from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. Whenever you find that your mind has drifted, simply notice it and bring your attention back to where you last left off. Gradually open your eyes. Slowly start to move your body. Notice your surroundings. As we proceed up to our breakfast, along the walking path, maintain your connection to self. Your connection to your sensations is your connection to self.